Have you ever asked yourself, if one day you were to leave this world, what would remain for others to remember you by? Would it be the numbers in your bank account, the luxury items you once owned, or something else, something deeper, something that lasts longer? People often say wealth is the measure of success, but if we look closer, we'll see that money and possessions are only temporary fragments, fragile pieces that fade with time. Legacy, the values you pass on, the imprint you leave behind, is what truly endures. Wealth, of course, can bring comfort, security, even power. Yet it is astonishingly fragile. A single economic crisis can wipe away decades of hard-earned fortune. A personal misfortune can dismantle everything overnight. And when you are gone, that wealth no longer belongs to you. It becomes someone else's, sometimes even a burden that tears people apart. Wealth is like a sand castle on the beach, beautiful when the tide is low, but swept away in an instant when the waves arrive. Legacy, on the other hand, exists beyond the limits of time. It is not measured by how much money you leave, but by the influence you've had, the kindness you've given, the knowledge you've shared. Legacy is when a student still remembers the teacher who taught them how to be human. Legacy is when a song, a book, or a philosophy continues to stir hearts decades later. And legacy can live on even if you never had great wealth. Think of Steve Jobs. Yes, he was a billionaire, but what the world remembers is not his net worth, but the innovations that changed the way we communicate, create, and live. Or Mother Teresa. She owned almost nothing, yet her legacy of love and service touched millions of souls. And if you look closer, you'll find legacy all around you in the simplest of lives. A father teaching his child kindness. A mother passing on resilience. A teacher leaving behind a way of thinking that shapes generations. None of these things can be counted in dollars, yet they live on in memory, in action, in the lives they've touched. And that is where the truth lies. Wealth is what we hold during our lifetime. Legacy is what we leave behind when we're gone. Wealth disappears with us, but legacy endures long after. Every episode of Podcards is a small journey into a landscape of reflection. Today, I want to invite you to sit with me, listen, and think about something that may seem fragile but is stronger than any possession.